Does making music even matter anymore? You know, it's a funny thing. We spend so much of our time invested in the music that we create, trying to achieve a goal that we set for ourselves, whether it's winning a Grammy, touring the world, or getting 1 million listeners on Spotify. We build these fortresses around us. See, my whole life was a fortress. The beat I had to finish for a client, the YouTube video I was scripting about, I don't know, some plugin, the emails I had to answer, the life I was meticulously planning one perfect color-coded block at a time. You may think the walls are strong. You think you're safe in there. And then you get a phone call.
Hey, babe. Just got out from having the MRI. They said I need to have emergency spinal surgery tomorrow. Can you come see me?
I am taking an impromptu trip to go see my fiancée Kelly in the UK because she had an emergency spinal surgery. So I am kind of stressed out. She's doing good. She came out of her surgery. You know, there's no major scares. It's just pain from the surgery, which is obviously going to be normal. I just need to pick up some stuff before I travel. Where am I going again? Where am I going? See, I'm so like, I forgot what I even came over here for. I came over here for shoes.
I can't hear anymore.
See, it's wild how quick the brain can shift gears. See, 1 minute the biggest crisis in my world is the EQ on my snare. The next, none of that matters. Not the YouTube channel, the deadlines, the brand deals. This entire universe of important work just vanishes. Gone. I was chasing a feeling of fulfillment in my work, trying to build this legendary life, and here it was, showing up in the middle of a complete catastrophe. I felt more purpose than I had in months grinding in my studio, and all that's left is this one single, terrifyingly clear objective. Get on the plane, get to her. So you guys have seen the title of this video, and you may have thought that I lost hope in producing and making songs and stuff like that, but that's really not the case. When I ask, does making music really matter anymore? It's more so me refocusing my attention on the things that are important for the time that is necessary. All the creative things that you want to do as musicians, as artists, in our pursuit of success and trying to make our dreams a reality, we forget about the things that are most important to us. Life has a way of humbling you. It has a way of forcing you to reprioritize the things that mean the most to you. Making music, making YouTube videos is incredibly important to me, and it means so much to me. It's part of who I am. There are things out there, believe it or not, in living actual life that matter more than your music. If I'm being totally honest, if we didn't have our life experiences, if we didn't have the people in our lives that meant the most to us, what they bring to our lives and who they are to us is way more important than the music itself. Because if we didn't even have those people or those experiences, what would we be even making music about? The only thing that allows us to write the music that means something is what we live. Our focus should be on those people and those things, especially when they're as close to you as someone who you're going to marry. Music is like, for all of my life, it's been my #1 love. And I think for a lot of us musicians, it's like that. Until you find someone who takes that throne. And I found someone who took that throne. I was gonna try to make this like a whole spiel, like a whole cinematic video. You know how I like to do. I love to tell stories in my stuff, and I kind of did. Obviously I'm here talking right now, so that means I didn't get enough footage. So, because obviously I was taking care of Kelly, you know, there was some stuff I had to help her out with.
It's my turn to get my hair done by you. Woohoo!
Gonna see my wonderful works. Let's see. Oh, not as neat up top. But watch this. Look at that. So crisp and yeah. Had, you know, a hard time walking.
You got some mangoes a treat for walking.
Your favorite fruit.
She was on a wheelchair.
Alright, after 7 long days, this time last week I was literally having the surgery. After so long, I can finally make my great escape.
She had the crutches on and everything. I was helping her around the house.
Greatest enemies of our nation right now is Ukraine.
How?
We
Why?
should rescind all funding and financing.
Moment of truth.
Yeah, I mean the extension cord. Taking her out, you know, to go for leisurely strolls in her her Hot Wheels, aka her wheelchair.
Kelly's going on her first walkie walks with the babe, with the mamas and the dogs.
Speaking to all the people that are subscribed to my channel, there are old people, there are young people, there are middle-aged people. I myself, I'm 35 years old. I'm young. I am still young. No matter what your age is, I hope that you can watch this video, learn from what I experienced. That's really the main reason I make videos on this channel. Whether it is music or not, I wanted to just talk about my experiences as a musician in my life on this channel. That's originally what this place was made for, to express myself, to share my art, just give my experience to people that they may be able to relate to in their own life if they happen to go through the same thing, or if they already went through the same thing and they feel like there's some push and pull or whatever the case may be. God forbid if you have to go through a situation like this. I want this channel to be a place I wanted when I first started watching YouTube religiously, and that is just real people talking about real things. Not always talking about 5 plugins that you can use to make your vocals sound great, or here's how you mix your song, or this new Unison plugin is gonna make everybody pissed off because I'm collaborating with Unison again. And so pretty much the only message in this, I don't wanna like ramble on because I know how much I can ramble and just turn this into like a 30-minute video for no reason at all. The thing that I learned myself that I wanna impart to you is just to keep your priorities right. Make sure that your focus is not, you don't have the blinders on so much that you forget about everything else that happens outside of the race. When you're in the race, yeah, you gotta be focused, you gotta go. But you know, maybe in the stands, your significant other had a heart attack, but you're so focused on the race, you just wanna win. Bro, your person over there is having a heart attack. You know, it's just to say that we can't be so oblivious to the other things that matter in our lives. If you have had this experience yourself or anything like this, I would love to hear about it in the comments, because there may be somebody else who's like you that has the same story as you and needs to hear what you have to say. They need to hear your experience. They need to hear how you got through it. They need to hear how you coped, because some of us don't have the best coping mechanisms. I'm one of those people. I don't have the best coping mechanisms. Sometimes I do. That's another thing I'll bring up with my therapist and with you when I'm ready to. Yeah, just focus on what's important and don't forget the people that mean the most to you. Creating is important, but the people in your life and the experiences that you have with those people and with yourself mean way more.